hundreds and hundreds of thousands of hours behind the stove, I'm turning vegan. I'm turning vegan. For lunch only.
Nobody thought that he was actually vegan. If anybody thought that, like I did, you're wrong. Let's remake it. Alright, getting started, I have my eggplant, and I'm gonna pop this under my broiler for it to get nice and charred. The skin is nice and loose, and it peels off like paper. Here I'm getting my spice blend together. Gordon did use a couple of spices that were whole cumin seeds and I believe whole mustard seeds. Items that I already have in-house, but they were already ground, so I used what I had. And I take my seasoning mix, blend it together, and I season my roasted eggplant on both sides generously. Top it with a bit of an olive oil drizzle, and this goes right back into the oven. Here in the pan, I'm getting my basting sauce, which is basically somewhat of a red wine jus. Just red wine reduced down, add in your beet juice. He used fresh rosemary. I have some dried rosemary along with a few other dried herbs and peppercorns in my little sachet there that you see in there. In goes the vegan bouillon, and this gets finished with some vegan butter. I did use the Miyoko's brand. So I just mix this in, and this basting sauce is done. And let me tell you, it is delicious. Right on top of my eggplant steak, I just pour over the basting sauce and I make sure it's all over. I did transfer it from a baking tray into a baking dish. Into the saute pan goes my mushrooms. Gordon did use only trumpet mushrooms or only king oyster mushrooms. I do have a blend here. So in goes my mushrooms with my fresh chopped garlic, shallots. I have my herbs, and I finish this with some butter and a bit of sea salt, and this is delicious. And here is my roasted eggplant. Out of the oven, I top it with the mushrooms, and I have a bit of a garnish of some fresh chopped parsley. I do not have any microgreens in-house. And this was so tender, you don't even need a butter knife. You could use just your fork. So this was delicious. I 100% enjoyed this recipe. It tastes like a chef was in the mood for some eggplant, and this is the end result. That's what it tastes like. It is nothing like a steak, if anyone is thinking that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.